Hey, I'm Dr. Pilet, and I want to talk to you about relational quality time. Relational quality time. Because I get a lot of people that I work with that really don't have a sense of defining what quality time is, and they confuse entertainment with quality. So let me do a little bit of a few minutes on that topic. Hopefully this will help you improve the quality time in your life. Love relationships are about commitment. Families are about commitment. Now, I define commitment as I will spare no energy to problem solve and us staying together. Well, in your commitment to your relationship, your commitment to your children, your commitment to your wife or your husband, the idea is that you put them at such a high place that when we're together, we experience things in life that truly are profound and noteworthy. You know, when you go to Facebook these days, they have a timeline. And you can put on that timeline experiences that you've had in 2014 or 2012. That timeline reflects the experiences. But one problem I've run into as a professional family therapist is I get a lot of people that have become human doings instead of human beings. They've lost a sense of emotions. You see, to be a human being is to have experiences as an emotion. You're an emotional creature. And so when you're a human being, the idea of emotions, the idea of love, commitment, connecting to someone on an intimate level, that's what a human being is. I get a lot of guys, though, in troubled relationships. They're human doings. Workaholics. They know how to get up at 6. They can't come home until 9. And oh, by the way, I get overtime pay this weekend. And as they do to earn these additional assets, to acquire additional toys, they lose a sense of being a human being. Now, don't get me wrong. I think it's important that we are a human doing, a work-related, work-responsible person to some extent, because that's how we set the playing field for us to have fun. But it's also important that that same persona that's involved in doing sometimes makes the mistake of, gee, a happy family keeps on the go. So a happy family goes to a football game, or a happy family goes to the beach, or a happy family goes to a picnic. And this idea, I'm doing, action, go. I'm the leader. Come on, guys, let's go this way. But now I'm so involved in the planning and execution of these events that I don't really talk to my kids. They don't talk to me. We don't have these times of sitting down and saying things like, hey, son, am I a good father? You like me? Because I like you. And when we do things together, what are the things that you like to do? And now we're sitting, if you will, somewhere in Florida where you've got your feet in the water and you've got a cork out there and there's fish or the potential for catching fish because you're doing something. And now while you're with that partner, your son, your daughter, your wife, your husband, whatever it is, you have this portal, this time opportunity to say, gosh, it's so good to be with you. You know, it's so good to be with you. What do you think is important? What do you think is important in your life? My son's 15. He just started a new school. So every day I ask, what did you do today? That's the doing. But then I usually follow up with some quiet time to say, how do you feel about what you're doing? Do you feel accepted into the school? Do you feel like people are looking at you as a real person? Do you feel like you're finding friendship? Compatibility? Is this a safe place for you? See, and that's when he takes that time to say, you know, Dad, boy, thanks for asking because, you know, it's been a busy week. But, you know, I'm having some fear. I had real fear of I wouldn't be liked. And one of the kids said to me, you're not trying hard enough. One of the kids said to me, you're not trying hard enough to let us know who you are, to let us know about you. And he told me this. See, that's quality time. Quality time is when you have that opportunity to be with your partner, to share their experiences, to get to know and understand those experiences, that their personality makes sense to you, their fears, their inhibitions. Understand though, quality time versus entertainment time, well, it's quite possible to be a human doing entertainment. Let's go out drinking. Let's go out dancing. Last weekend, my wife and I were at House of Blues. And I'm telling you, we were invited by some friends from New Orleans. And the lead singer, who we had never heard and didn't know, had come to our table and said, hello, how you doing? And treated us with a certain amount of respect, but I didn't get my picture with him. I hadn't seen him perform. Now we're in the masses, House of Blues, loud music, and he's on stage as the lead singer, and I'm like, oh my God, holy mackerel. And we're dancing, and I've got on my phone, you can see it if you go to my Facebook page, you'll see that experience. That was entertainment. Yes, I met him. Yes, I was inspired by his abilities, and oh my God, yes, where's the picture? But if you were to rate me in that relationship based on that picture, you really wouldn't know truth, would you? Other than the fact that we did something together, other than the fact that I learned to respect you at a level of an opportunity for seeing you at a level of talent that I didn't know you had, I really didn't know that. So now when I see you, I'm giving you that respect of, wow, good to see you, my God, you were great. But do I really know anything about him? Did I have quality time with him? No. Entertainment. So now we put that on Facebook. We got it in there, 2014. And you see that picture of me enjoying that. The idea of having quality time with people that are important to you in your life is absolutely paramount if you want your relationship to work. And when you have that off-duty time, when you're not caught up in all the things you have to do for work, responsibilities, whatever they are, and if all your thoughts are, let's go do something together, let's go to the beach, let's go fishing. Fishing can be an opportunity for quality time. Going to the beach can be an opportunity to sit quietly, if the ambiance occurs, to say to your partner, hey, sweetheart, I'm loving life. And I'm so pleased with everything we've done and everything we're doing. And now that I got this time to be with you, I just want you to know how much I love you. And oh, by the way, these are some of my visions of places that we can go, things that we can do, ways that we can improve our relationship. And it's at those times you might talk about those things important to you. You know, you see behind my name, PhD. And I'm going to be frank with you, that's the hardest thing I've ever done, because I'm really not a research person. And that year of research that I did was not me. And so often I would get with Carrie and we would be doing, going places. Why? Because I got to get rid of your energy. When you're studying a lot, you get anxiety. If you got a job that's, stationary or sedentary, you need to get out. And so you get out, you try to live. Why? Because I'm not living at work. And so you do want to go home with your partner. But now as I'm getting rid of that energy and I'm able to quiet down, I have to say to my partner, this college work is kicking my butt. I can't sleep, I'm worried, I'm scared I won't make it, I hate what I'm doing because I'm not a researcher. I did a research project right here, 2-year research, pre-post experimental design of people with anger and intense emotional issues. It was the hardest thing I've ever done. And I would sit with her and say, I feel like I'm not here for you because my head's spinning all the time. And when we do get a chance to do something that's entertainment, I feel like I can release this energy, but I also realize I think I pulled away from you. I don't mean to, but I think I pulled away from you emotionally. Why? Because when I get those quiet times to myself, they're not about us. It's about, can I do this? Can I make this? And it's about my fears. And I want to take this time right now. So, true story, we're down south here. If you go down south of Tampa, in an area around Mykonos, it's called Venice Beach. It's called shark tooth hunting. Go to Venice Beach, bring a basket, and you find shark teeth, million-year-old shark teeth, and they just wash up in the beach. And we've gone and we found hundreds and hundreds of them in a couple of hours. So there we are. And when you're down there, we're down there shark tooth hunting on the beach, just walk the beach and they wash up. You'll find 1 or 2 a minute. They're little, to get the big ones, you got to get up in the water. But as we're walking down that beach, looking down, guess what have we done? We've removed ourselves from the external stimulation. I'm not looking at people playing volleyball or soccer, and I'm not running. And there we are, just her and I. And it's pretty mindless looking for shark teeth. Really is, just walking along and they wash up. And I just said to her, how I felt about what I was doing and how I felt about the sacrifices that they were making, she was making, and that's quality time. So yes, you can do things together. And that was entertainment, wasn't it? Yeah. But it was a type of entertainment that brought us that restful period where we're doing something, but we can also talk. So you have to be honest with yourselves. Am I having sufficient enough quality time with my partner that we understand each other keep ourselves focused on the goals of life, and at the same time disclose enough to them that they feel like it's a love relationship. Because to be honest with you, if your partner says, yeah, look, everybody goes through that, and they cut you short, you got relational problems. If somebody cuts you short as you try to explain to them who you are and what you're about, hopefully you're just in a dating phase, because you're going to say, wow, man, if you can't make the time to listen to what's going on in my heart and my personality with my vision and my goals, then we're just going to be roommates for life. You know what a roommate is, right? I do my share, you do your share, but I don't change for you. We have lots of people that have roommate relationships that have brought children into the world. And those children have no concept of what love is, because my dad said, I don't change for nobody, and if you didn't like the way I was when you met me, then you shouldn't be here. They do the same thing, and guess what happens? More trouble, more relational breakup. Understand, quality time in relationships is so vital. If you do it right, I guarantee your relationships are going to work. If you emphasize too much entertainment without quality time, then you're heading on, you're running down a rough road that eventually will bite you. Okay? I'm Dr. Pilet. Hope you enjoyed that topic.